James, what's the key issue that Mayo need to address ahead of the replay?
They'll be happy with a lot of what they did in the drawing game. Their attitude and everything was very, very good. I suppose, towards the end of the game, maybe some of their decision making, there was a lot of pressure on them from Dublin at that stage. So some of their decision making could be a little bit more, maybe more effective or a little bit better. So I'm sure they'll be looking at that. But they did so much right the last day. There's just one or two little things they need to tweak, and they'll be in a much stronger position.
Which side carries the most momentum into the second game?
I think Mayo will take a lot of confidence out of the drawing game. As I said, there was so much right about the performance. Their attitude was absolutely spot on, and their endeavour and commitment was huge. Dublin were a little bit more all over the place, I suppose is the only way to say it. And Jim Gavin has an awful lot of thinking and probing to do. There's so much as regards who starts, who doesn't start, who comes on, who's in and out of form. They went away a little bit from their game plan. What's made them great over the last couple of years, I thought they were too much possession based, maybe more so than they've been attacking more so over the last few years. So he's got an awful lot to think about. So I think Mayo are in a strong position, but we can't forget that Dublin are current All-Ireland champions. They have 4 leagues in a row. They're 27 games unbeaten. So they're going to come back, and they're favourites for the replay, and they'll come out all guns blazing.
One of the big questions people are asking, of course, is have Mayo lost their chance?
No, I don't buy that for a second. I think that Mayo team have looked to improve every single game, everything they've done over the last couple of years. And they'll stick to the same thing now. They'll review that game against what they tried to do, and they'll look at some of the key areas where they can improve. It'll only be 2 or 3 small things. That's all you can do really in a short period of time. So they'll work on that, and I think they'll be better for the replay.
And finally, why will Mayo win this game?
I think just with the experience that they have, I think the condition they're in, and I just think their focus is really, really intense. And I just think it's a team packed with brilliant players. So I think when you throw that all in together, they're just formidable for me, and I think they'll win it by a point or two.